So, after a fairly successful first night, we've been saving this.
Would you like me to hold the camera for you, sir?
I think that would be a good idea. Does anyone have a preference on colours?
Purple.
Tartan.
Green. Give him green.
Green for the green fairy, why not?
I'll leave you with the red, I'm afraid. Oh wait, no, you got the blue, haven't you?
Ah, you're okay with it?
What?
You're okay with red.
Yep.
Good. Because I'm not swapping.
I really hope this goes round now.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
I've never had absinthe either.
This is a knockback, we are not sipping this.
Why?
Oh. I'm just gonna have some of this water in case I need it.
Yeah,
Oh,
have the
good
water
idea.
to one side, that's fine and dandy.
Wow, no way. I can't do that.
Yeah, you can. Believe me, if you sip it, you won't drink it.
Oh. Wait, Helen, you've never had this either?
No.
Ever?
I can't not know.
Oh, we got green fairy virgins.
Well, it's not the green fairy, but...
Wow, green fairy is the general term for absinthe.
Oh no.
Oh!
What?
Yeah, it's quite an aniseed flavour.
I love aniseed.
Good, you'll enjoy this.
Oh.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
That's good.
It just ran out.
We can top it up with mine.
What? No.
John?
Yes.
That's just a bit weird. Okay, so,
How's it taste?
aniseed.
I love aniseed.
Right,
Here's
okay.
to the good ship Dreamcatcher.
Wait.
There you go.
We just got
We're going to do it one at a time. One at a time. To get everybody's knockback.
No,
Alright.
that's not it. Let's just all do it.
No,
No,
one at a
you wanna
time.
get everybody.
Because that way we can fill it.
Alright, you start us then, John.
Here's to the good ship Dreamcatcher, God bless her, and all those who sail in her.
I'll go next. And many more.
Fuck.
Okay. Do you want to go next?
No.
No? Okay. Right. Slunge.
Alright.
Okay.
Here we go.
Right.
Alright.
Here's mud in your eye.
What?
Here's mud in your eye.
Yeah. Come on.
Deep breath.
We got another bowl to go through yet.
Well, I thought that was waiting.
That is waiting to the last night.
Oh!
We'll open it maybe on the last night, but...
I was thinking it would be nice to maybe to commemorate halfway through and have another shot.
Yeah?
Okay.
I mean, we don't need to have a shot every night, otherwise there will be none left.
You're getting a taste for it now.
I've had a taste for absinthe for...
Probably longer than I've been around.
Yeah, pretty much actually.
Oh yeah.
Shall we leave that there then?
Yeah, I started drinking absinthe. No, not quite that long. Not quite that
Like
long.
it's minty, but like
I'd-
the aftertaste is like.
Aniseed.
I'd have had to have been
We have to
13
use aniseed.
to be drinking this before you were born.
Not entirely beyond the realms of possibility, but stretching it somewhat.
I am a degenerate. I'm not that great a degenerate.
And upon that note, I'll see you later. Up bright and early in the afternoon next day, we're off to see a show, which is called High Noon Over Camelot.
High Noon Over Camelot, Steampunk Arthuriana.
Sounds good. Oh. Well, it's until the 16th. You can go and see it.
Yeah.
It's until the 23rd.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right.
I'll be fine.
Oh, God.
I think it's time we had a talk about Old Yeller.
I'll bugger off and have fun time. See you guys.
Good to see that some things never change. I reckon that's the same one, you know? Been there the entire 2 years. How exactly would you describe what we've just seen?
Amazing.
Yes.
Is the straightforward answer.
Yeah, I had to buy their CD. They were fantastic musicians. The adaptation, I'm taking your lead here, the adaptation of the Arthurian legend was brilliant, and they made it fit really, really well musically and tonally, actually.
Yeah, very much so. And there are a couple of bits which are given a little artistic license, but it works within the context of the show that they're doing.
Yeah. We're out for some costume flyering shenanigans. Let's see how many bums on seats we can drum up.
Let's see what we can do, Daniel.
We just went to see the show Ablutions, which was a show that was just around the corner from us, actually, and the people behind it had asked, or had put up a post on the message board in Fringe Central that they were looking for a producer, and Helen was a little interested.
It's great!
Yeah. So we went and saw the show, and the show was absolutely brilliant. It was essentially just a four-hander with music and various bits of physical theatre in it. It was an adaptation of a book which I'd never heard of, but I was just stunned by how tight of an ensemble these four people were. And we had a little chat with them afterwards, and things are progressing, I hope.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Give him my phone number. Either he's going to phone me or he's going to ask me out on a date.
I'm not sure which we'd prefer at this moment, but also just talking about like the absolute surrealness of this. Like we were walking down the Royal Mile the other day, and you see an alien, a predator, a guy with goat legs playing bagpipes, and then just back there we bumped into Phil Jupitus, gave him a flyer and said we would go to his show, and he was saying about us. So yeah, it's kind of which way is up? Is this real life? Can I have notice of that question? Do you want to phone a friend, go 50-50?
I'm going to phone a friend.
Okay. Let's not phone John. I think he's in the same boat as us. Right, well, we'll speak to you later. Sorry I didn't get a chance to film anything else yesterday, but last night was interesting, and this is largely why. We were at the venue getting ready, and we were just taking the blood bags out of the box when both of them popped all over everything. And we were about half an hour before curtain up, and I'm not sure if you've seen the show, you watching this right now, but if you have, you'll know that the blood bags kind of important, kind of show-breaking if you don't have them. So we were a little bit mildly terrified. John did an absolutely heroic sprint back to the flat here to pick up the fake blood and balloons in order to make more, and Helen came back, picked him up, they went to the venue, and I think thankfully the person before us overran again, which meant that we weren't anything more than about 5 minutes late starting. But I think the general consensus after last night was we didn't suffer from second night syndrome, if only for the fact we were fecking terrified that we wouldn't have a second night almost. But also I think the general consensus is that, would that be a reasonable summation?
There was a point where I thought that we were not going to get on at all, and when I was trying to find a parking space after dropping John off with the blood bags and the blood, I was starting to think I'm not going to get back to the theatre in time, and they're going to say, and next, and end of the show. But we did it.
Thankfully.
And we remembered our lines.
Yes, which is
amazing.
Which is gratifying. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So we're in the Underbelly right now, which is one of the biggest venues in the festival, really, and pretty much everything they have here is some puns surrounding cows, like the underbelly itself. But you've got all of the assistants have the shirts that say "Can I help moo?" and it really just descends into stupidity from there. But look, purple cow. You don't see that every day.
No.
Also, you know, giant freaking slightly right-angled udder up there.
Yeah. The udder's got a little bit twisted. I think the vet needs to be called.
Yeah. Hopefully not the man from Defra.
Yeah.
This is an example of the kind of thing I mean. Literally every possible pun you could think of. Like the daisy room, daisy clover, the wee coo, the cow barn. Yeah. They're definitely trying to tell us something. I'm in the Gilded Balloon right now, which is one of the biggest venues of the Fringe, and we're going to see this show. I've been a fan of his for quite a long time, ever since I discovered him online, but this is the first time I've actually had a chance to see him live, so quite excited actually. I'll let you know how it was afterwards, but I have high hopes. Okay, well, as predicted, Baba Brinkman's show was very, very good. Really well illustrated on his themes. And I think from the get-go he really had the audience in the palm of his hand. It was fantastic. I'm definitely going to go to his other show because apparently I didn't realise, but he has a free show here as well about neuroscience. So that's almost certainly going to be worth it. I mean, it's free, it's obviously going to be worth it. And just one for any Welcome to Night Vale fans that may be watching this. I just shook hands with and gave a flyer to Cecil Baldwin. So yeah, make of that what you will. It's weird. Ever since I got here, I've been looking at every single bald man of slightly slender build and thinking, is that him? No. Because I know he's here with the neo-futurists. But, then I actually saw him and was like, oh wow, okay. And it was kind of like Phil Jupitus the day before. It's like, past him, go, is that him? Yeah, that was him, go back, quickly. And he was a really, really lovely guy. I'm really looking forward to seeing his show. And yeah, obviously I'll let you know when we see it. But now we're just going off to find lunch. And you know, that's just the kind of surreal place this is at, 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. Oh look, there goes the Necro bus. Wow. Just come out from seeing Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, the stage play. It started at 4:30, it is now just about 6. So having gone into that completely and utterly fresh without knowing anything about it, what did you think?
It was a trip.
It was.
I felt like we were taking the drugs as well.
Yes.
If I'd have known there was a dress code and a chance to get some booze, I would have dressed up.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
But yeah, I mean, God, the acting was amazing.
Yeah.
It was, Dr. Gonzo was fabulous and very brave because he did a scene completely naked, running around the stage with a knife, which worked because he cut a grapefruit up with it. Yeah, we've kind of done that, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, we know about knives.
We know about knives.
Well,
so yeah.
I think also one of the things that needs to be said about it is that it really was a brave choice to do as a piece because it's so well known as a film. Well, they did not rip the film off at all. They took the book and they made it their own thing, which is great. So definite recommend. Would see again. So here we are back at the venue. We have space. We have space now. Like, there was a massive, great big pallet right here that stopped us from getting to this table up till now.
Which means we can now arrange this table
as we will.
It needs to be.
keeping the angle of view very, very tight in, because I know there's a number of people in various stages of undress here. But yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so we're just coming out of tonight's show, and while I think...
I have keys.
Again...
I have to go home and...
Okay. Well, I think, again, tonight wasn't perfect. I think it's fair to say that that was probably the best we've done thus far.
We're consistently improving.
Yeah, well, that's good. It's all good to know. They laughed way more than we expected them to laugh, and then they laughed some more after that. And I think even the final piece, My Cherie, was nicely disturbing and twisted tonight. And we got some very nice audience feedback. It was almost all people who were performing in other space shows, so even though we probably haven't made any money out of this evening, it's nice to know that hopefully our name and faces are going to be bandied about a little from that.
Yeah, hopefully.